The Hope Diamond Curse and Mystery. The Hope Diamond is by far one of the most notorious diamonds of all time, shrouded in mystery with legends as multifaceted as the diamond itself. Also known as Le Rouge de Rouy, the King's Jewel, Le Bleu de France, France's Blue, and a Tavernier Blue, the Hope Diamond is a magnificent deep blue color and weighs 45.52 carats. As beautiful as it is, you probably wouldn't want to wear or own it as it's supposedly cursed. Since its discovery in India in 1642, the infamous diamond was stolen at least twice in its long history and has changed hands several times, leaving a trail of unfortunate fate and supposedly bad luck for almost every owner. These are some of the stories, legends, and victims of the mysterious Hope Diamond. 1666, Jean-Baptiste Tavernier. The story goes that the curse began with Tavernier Blue, which was the precursor to several large diamonds, including the Hope Diamond. Jean-Baptiste Tavernier, a 17th century French merchant who traded gems, allegedly stole the 115.16 carat blue diamond from a Hindu statue, where it was serving as one of the eyes. Upon discovering it was missing, the priest put a curse on whoever was in possession of the gem. It is said that Tavernier came down with a raging fever soon after stealing the diamond, and soon after passing away. However, other reports show that he lived until the old age of 84. 1668, King Louis XIV. The Hope Diamond recut to 69 carats in 1673. King Louis XIV purchased the diamond from Tavernier and had it recut to 69 carats in 1673. It was then known as the Blue Diamond of the Crown, or the French Blue. King Louis XIV had gargany and passed away. The 1600s, Nicolas Fouquet. Nicolas Fouquet was the real man in the Iron Mask. Some people believe that Nicolas Fouquet was the real man in the Iron Mask. He worked for King Louis XIV and is said to have worn the diamond for a special occasion. Shortly after this, he fell out of favor with the king and was banished from France, and then sentenced to life imprisonment. Fouquet spent 15 years in the fortress of Pingrol. The 1700s, Louis XVI and Marie Antoinette. After King Louis XIV's death, Louis XVI and his spouse Marie Antoinette inherited the French Blue Diamond. Louis XVI was guillotined during France's turbulent political era, and his wife met the same fate 9 months later. Some say their death was the result of the Hope Diamond's curse. The 1700s, Marie-Louise, Princess de Lamballe. Marie-Louise, Princess de Lamballe, was a member of Marie Antoinette's court and was her closest confidant. She was a temporary wearer of supposedly the cursed diamond and died soon after. 1791, William Falls. William Falls was responsible for cutting the 45 carat blue Hope Diamond. The diamond was stolen during the French Revolution and recut. William Falls was a Dutch jeweler who was responsible for cutting the 115 carat diamond to the 45 carat blue Hope Diamond we see today. After it was cut, he suffered an ill fate when his son allegedly stole the diamond, murdered his father, and then took his own life. The diamond's whereabouts were not known for many years. It reappeared in a catalog of a gem collection owned by a London banking family called Hope in 1839. The 1900s, Simon Mancharides. Simon Mancharides was a Greek merchant who owned the diamond and resold it in the 1910 to Pierre Cartier. He drove his car over a cliff. 1912, Evelyn Wash McLean. Evelyn Wash McLean was a rich heiress who bought the Hope Diamond from Pierre Cartier in 1912. There are stories that she even affixed the diamond to her dog's collar. Her ill fate began when her mother-in-law died, and her son died at the age of 9. Her husband left her for another woman and later died in a psychiatric hospital. Her daughter died of a drug overdose, and Evelyn eventually had to sell her newspaper, the Washington Post. She died owning huge debts. Evelyn's surviving children sold the diamond to a famous jeweler in 1949. In 1958, the jeweler donated the 45.2 carat diamond to the Smithsonian Institution, sending it through the U.S. mail for only $2.44 in postage and $155 in insurance. 1958, James Todd, the Hope Diamond presented to the Smithsonian. Whilst no harm seemed to come to the famous jeweler, the mailman who delivered the diamond to the Smithsonian apparently had an accident in a truck accident shortly thereafter. He also suffered a head injury in a separate accident to add to his list of bad luck. His house burned down. The Hope Diamond set into a pendant. The Hope Diamond, now valued at $250 million, is housed in the National Gem and Mineral Collection at the National Museum of Natural History in Washington, D.C. It is the most visited exhibition at the Smithsonian and remains one of the most notorious diamonds of all time.